All right, guys, went back today with one of the nicest Glock 34s I've ever shot, and it centers around two different Alpha Shooting Sports components, the new ported barrel that they're offering, as well as a V4 Glock 34 slide. This particular setup is on a Gen 4 frame, but they also sell it for a Gen 3 frame, allowing you to really fit it to whatever frame you've got, and all of the information will be on their website. Unfortunately, I can't link to any of this in the description below, but I can post my campsite page. My campsite page is an aggregate site of all the best deals I find on the internet, and I can link over there, so all of this information will be on that campsite page, as well as a code 704 to save you 10% off anything on their website. So even if you don't like this, you may want to check them out because they offer a wide variety of slides as well as deals and sales, and the code is stackable on top of those sales, so you can save, again, 10% off anything on their website with the code 704. Now, this is pretty slick because it radically transforms that stock Glock 34 into a competition monster, allowing you to just shoot incredibly fast, incredibly flat, and keep your sights on target for follow-up shots, and it has done an amazing job. There's a few things that I want to focus on, one being the entire slide setup, and this slide setup was actually completed with Alpha Shooting Sports slides. On top, it's got an RMR cut, and I've chose the RFX 35 from Veridian to put on top. This also works great with the hollow sun options as well as any RMR cut optic. Now, this is pretty interesting because it does feature a lot of really nice slide cuts and texturing that's all incredibly functional. Up front, it's got some really nice cuts, so you can do press checks really easily. It also has some nice deep serrations on the back to chamber around if you want to stay away from chambering around using your optic. All of the internal coatings have been holding up incredibly nice, and I probably have about 400 rounds through this setup, and a lot of that's thanks to Callaway Ballistics. A huge shout out to these guys for always supporting the channel. They have a ton of reman, new man, as well as subsonic 9mm, and they just did price drops on a few different 9mm versions. They also have a lot of hollow points, and they have the code 704 Tactical for free shipping on ammo orders over $200, so definitely check them out. Now, this slide has been running 100% functional with the exception of the first mag. And I always want to note that the first mag through an Alpha Shooting Sports complete slide always has some bobbles because I feel like the tolerances are so incredibly tight. But after that first mag, it's like almost the rough edges have been taken off, or not really rough edges, just it breaking in after that first mag. I've never had an issue out of any of my Alpha Shooting Sports slides after the first mag. So if you are having bobbles in your first mag, run a second and you should be good to go. And this one was no different. Had a couple issues in the first mag, and after that, man, it just broke in and shot beautifully. These things are buttery smooth. Again, the tolerances are so tight and the lockup is so nice. It is just buttery smooth, and that allows it to function great down at the range and maintain accuracy. So the slide itself has been doing good, and in conjunction with this barrel, it's pretty slick. But I also want to point out something as well. If you just wanted to pick up the barrel from their website, a lot of the Glock 34s, this is a Gen 4, have a window cut out already in them, and it lines up perfectly with the barrel. So let's show you guys that real quick with the flip of a switch. So here's the barrel in the stock Glock 34 slide, and you can see how well the porting lines up with that cutout. That is absolutely awesome. The porting on this barrel allows it to shoot incredibly flat because it is dumping out a ton of gases, and there are actual 6 ports to vent, so it allows you to get a good flat shooting pistol, and you can absolutely rattle off shots from target to target. This is probably one of the fastest shooting Glocks I've ever laid hands on, and this is absolutely no joke down at the range. Truly, again, a competition monster. So the barrels themselves generally sell for $289. They're on sale for $239, and after my code, it's going to knock $24 off, dropping the price close to about $200. They also have free shipping on this product, and this is a titanium nitrided, and it has a target crown in the front to really protect that muzzle, again, specifically designed for competition shooting. The slide itself comes in generally selling for $499 stripped, but it's on sale for $449. Then my code knocks $45 off. The code's 704, and it's closer to $400. And then they also have the options to add sights. I just put cheap sights on there. And if you notice in the intro, I was in such a hurry, I forgot to Loctite the front sight and yeeted it into oblivion. So grabbed another front sight, and it's been holding up great ever since. Just a noob mistake right there. Again, I also completed it with the slide internals, but when you go to the link actually under the V4, you'll click the Glock 17 because they don't have a Glock 34 option, but under the Glock 17 option under the V4 slides, you'll be able to find this one for the G3 or G4, and they have a drop-down menu where you can add either the slide completion kit with guide rod for about $120, and you can get the titanium Super Duty slide completion kit for around $135. And then again, they have all different options. If you don't have a Glock 34, you can do this for the 17. You can get ported barrels for a wide variety of other Glock slide setups, and you can save yourself some money again on absolutely everything in their shop for with the code 704. You're going to get 10% off. So I hope you guys liked the video. I've been using Alpha Shooting Sports for a while. They always make incredibly reliable and functional items at affordable prices, and this one is no different. So definitely check them out. Again, all of the information and campsite link will be in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.